Welcome back, everyone, to Carroll Worldwide. A special welcome back to Randy, who'd been out of Carroll County for an extended period of time. You got your bona fides back?
I think I've got my bearings straight now, yes.
Okay. Did you go to the bearings straight?
Almost, yes.
Okay.
I saw people getting arrested at the library, so I feel like I'm back.
Oh, you're real back. You're really back.
That'll do it.
So let's just get right into it. This week we missed the water main break. It happened in a flash. We didn't even know about it. But last night there's water main break, and now it's fine in Westminster.
But what are they doing about it?
Oh God.
Oh man, if that's the only thing we get out of that story, we got to delete this.
So give me details. Where was said water main break?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It was I think it was near the treatment plant. I saw some pictures. I was impressed. Social media age. Councilman Yingling had shared something on Facebook, so I woke up and I saw it. And I hadn't used the water all night, so I didn't know if it affected me at all.
Did it? Did your water look like murky at all when you used it this morning?
No,
Because
it was just
often
it was
happens.
this normal, beautiful brown.
And the pressure was fine.
So
Yes.
what was the matter with the water?
That's a real stretch.
That was a meta joke.
That's not even a joke.
That was meta. Come on.
But everything is matter.
Well, it's one of the states of matter.
Oh my God, you're trying too hard, Randy.
Yeah.
Hello, have we met?
He's had his family as a captive audience for all this time.
yeah.
So it's just like
He's
they just-
getting zero response.
how many?
From them.
So you're on a cruise. How many rooms did you have?
2.
Two. Okay. So it was your wife who was trapped with you all the time.
We were all together, so they were
The plane ride got an audience,
plane ride.
didn't you? Oh, didn't you?
No, we took off from Baltimore.
Oh, I thought you flew down to Fort Lauderdale.
No. We took. It's great to take a cruise right from the port of Baltimore because
It's very easy.
40-minute drive. You get right on. Boom.
That is nice.
Boom. So anyway, water main break. Randy was in the water on a cruise. Coincidence? I think not.
No,
Probably
My
not.
fault. Sorry, guys.
Probably not. So Randy, you were super excited about a Pepsi problem that someone had.
We're gonna lead with that one.
Yeah, because that's the one you're most
Well,
excited about.
technically, we led with the water main break, so this is story number 2.
Yeah.
So, everybody's gonna like me a whole lot less after this story. If you like me a lot, you're gonna like me less. If you hate me, you're gonna hate me
So
more.
what? Put down your cheeseburger.
Definitely. This woman bought and I don't know if our flow chart applies. Let's see if we can apply the flow chart to this situation. She was at like a convenience store, like a High's
Okay.
in Sykesville, and she bought a Pepsi. She said the texture of the Pepsi was a little off.
Pepsi shouldn't have a texture.
It should not have texture.
Well, she drank it, swirled it around in her mouth, swallowed some, and thought, the texture's off. Looked down, it was infested with maggots.
So
That's extra protein.
I think in this case she wasn't upset with the highs because in her statement she specifically said she contacted Pepsi directly.
Yeah.
So she wasn't upset with the highs.
No.
Right.
Because it was a sealed bottle of Pepsi. They had nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
and I can't imagine you like do a purity test on every 20-ounce bottle you sell at your refrigerator.
Does that mean other Pepsis are...
I hope not, but I hope she let them know
I think it's just
so they could do a spot test.
if you sell 100 million bottles of soda, you're probably going to have 1,000 that has a problem like that.
They in the past, they've been
Sure.
reported with a mouse at the bottom of the bottle.
So
How
this
does that
is,
even
I don't know.
doesn't this
A human fist.
I would think the Pepsi would take care of that.
a thumb?
This flow chart applies to local business. Doesn't it say, can I complain about my local business?
Yes. Okay, so the flow chart does not apply, say, to Walmart.
No.
Well,
they don't get a break.
but Walmart at least has a brick and mortar here. That might apply. But I'm saying Pepsi's not even that. You can't.
Yeah, she wasn't upset with the highs.
Yeah, so I think
It's
she
the
gets a
bigger-
pass.
Yeah, I think
Would
she
it
gets a pass.
would it apply to a nationally known coffee chain?
Yes, if it's local. If it's here.
Okay.
I suppose if you wanted to give those people a break,
Well, you still would want them to talk to the manager, wouldn't you?
of course.
How about a national
They're in
chicken
enough. They're in
fast food
enough. They're in
place?
enough trouble already.
How about a national chicken fast food place?
Yeah. Did that apply?
That puts everything
Sherri?
in a bucket.
bucket.
It puts out all in a bucket.
I wasn't thinking that.
What would you possibly be thinking
He's
of?
trying to goad me.
Yes.
I know what he's talking about. Hate chicken is a different category.
Okay.
Just different category.
Complain
for
away.
for different reasons.
Complain away about hate chicken.
Sherry's hate chicken. So what if we made that a restaurant? Sherry's hate chicken.
Sherry's hate chicken.
Mm-hmm.
No, it'd have to be Sherry's love chicken.
Okay. Love. Chicken is love. All right. So I didn't even understand what this entry is, Randy. Sykesville wallet?
Yeah, it was just interesting.
Is that a store?
Somebody found a wallet and then she...
Scam.
Right, exactly.
Oh, was it another scam?
Well, nobody called her out for being a scam. Maybe our podcast worked and the guy has set himself straight and he's not going to call out scams on these things anymore. But she posted the name of the person that belonged to was in the driver's license. Somebody else tagged that guy, and then he claimed it and he got it back and everything was fine.
That sounds like the opposite of a scam.
But was the cash missing from his wallet?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, and who knows?
Yeah, if you're the person who stole the cash, though, it doesn't seem like you're the person who's going to give it back either.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that the guy who...
Scam.
Yeah.
Scam.
He could have found a scam in there.
Scam. I saw something similar where...
Maybe she put a secret detector in his wallet, and now she can track him wherever he goes.
So when he goes
she's going to know when he's not home. She knows his address now. She'll be able to go to his house and rob him.
She's going to know if he goes to Area 51 in September.
Yeah, are we going to be there and interview?
So funny.
We're going to interview people
My
like that, right?
kids told me about that this week, and I was like, what? This is a thing?
I mean, we're not... We're sending Randy as our war correspondent.
Yeah, 2 million people have signed up for going or interested.
I signed up for interested.
Yeah, me too.
I'm definitely interested.
Do you know how many people are actually going to go and get anywhere near Area 51?
I don't know.
Zero.
If two
US
million
military base.
If 2 million show up, it will work.
I doubt it.
2 million, yeah.
That would be the biggest army in the world.
I don't think that the U.S. troops would be willing to mow down 2 million citizens that just wanted to walk into a base.
Well, this is a different America that we live in now, Dennis. I think you're wrong.
Well, every second's a different second. So
what is the slogan? Let's see them aliens. Is that what it is?
Are you kidding me? Is that their tagline? Wow.
Yeah, it's a real meme storm over there.
So the intelligentsia is definitely behind this. Wow.
But who thought? Like, one person must have been like, damn it, I'm sick of all this area. Like, nobody's talking about Area 51 in the news.
Now
it
they
just
are.
popped up out of nowhere. One person spearheaded this, and I want to know who that is.
A meme genius.
Yeah, a memius.
Or just like a sort of random thing that was like unironic and caught the zeitgeist. Like someone who's
Definitely caught the zeitgeist.
Yeah. So, I guess, should we explain it?
Yeah, we probably should.
There's a Facebook group that's presumably tongue-in-cheek, but we don't know, that says that we're going to storm Area 51 on this day to see the aliens, and it's got like millions of likes, and like basically the whole internet is melting down making memes about it with different images. It's like people with fake Snapchats being like, the Rock's going to smell what's cooking in Area 51 today, and it's like picture of the Rock, and everyone's just dogpiling.
And
this is not this is worldwide. This is less Carroll.
The picture of the dead alien. It was like my new alien kid who can't decide what he wants to eat for dinner. But the idea is that if they get enough people, they're saying they can't kill us all. The Air Force can't kill us all, so somebody's going to make it inside and see what's in there.
Yeah,
that's the whole idea. And if they have somebody pointed out that like China has the biggest military in the world, like 1.8 million. But if we have 2 million, we have the biggest army in the world of people who are going to storm Area 51.
I don't think Roswell, New Mexico's infrastructure could support 2 million people eating and drinking.
Yeah, the restaurants are going to do very well. Yeah, very well.
The hotels and restaurants are in for quite a
I wonder
surprise.
if they're offering specials.
I bet
like
you
group
they are.
specials.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you bring an alien.
Table
eats free. Round on us. So the Sykesville wallet, not a scam.
No.
Well, Dennis, didn't you try to do a little scam on everybody?
There was no scam. As I was leaving this parking lot that we're in for a different reason, the one next door, and there was a $1 million bill in quotes on the ground. So I took a picture of it and I posted it online, and in reference to all the other stuff, I said, I found this, what should I do with it? And that generated some discussion.
The funniest comments were those going, that's not real. You think?
Really?
Well, the thing is, I didn't pick it up. I just left it there so someone else found the $1 million bill in the parking lot. But you could see that it was like some like religious solicitation inside of it.
Yeah.
You can get those at Battery Warehouse, by the way. They got a whole bunch of them.
So anyway, someone did not value their $1 million religious solicitation and dropped it. I think my favorites were "It's fake" and the one person who said like, "What are you doing, wasting my time with this post?" And it's like, I don't know. What are you doing on Westminster Online, man?
The guy was forced to read the post, and that's why you're wasting his time.
Yeah, he's like, why bother wasting your? He said, why wasting your phone battery taking a picture?
Because batteries, you can't recharge them. It's a complete waste. It's not renewable.
I'm pretty sure that a couple of weeks ago, someone left one of those as a tip for my son on their bill.
What an ass!
Yeah, that was his tip. Go find Jesus.
That is painful.
Yeah.
At least if you're just a cheapskate and don't tip, it's like, okay, you're just like terrible and you shouldn't be eating out. But that person's like, they think that they did something.
He works at the kind of place that it's an obligation to tip. It's fine dining, so you have to tip.
If I were a manager at a place like that, I would just say like, if you don't tip, you're just going up on, we'll never see you again. And I would just keep like a board,
Banned
like
for
a wanted list. Just do a wanted list. That's so bad.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
It was pretty
so
bad.
Classless. And the fact that it's a religious leavings too, that person's pretty self-righteous about it, I'm sure.
Yes.
They're like, oh, this place seems too sinful to tip.
Or they just got their battery changed, saw that, and thought, I'll be an ass somewhere.
If it would be funny if you folded up a real tip inside of it, like you put that out and like had a $20 bill in it, it would be like, okay, you did the tip.
Don't believe that was the case.
No, I don't believe that was the case either. I'm just saying you could find some use for it. Humorous. Like you could find it on the ground in a parking lot, not pick it up, post it on Facebook and see what happens. And then
then have it deleted, right?
Yeah, it was deleted.
Deleted.
Surprise.
You're so controversial.
I'm such a bad boy.
It doesn't matter.
I'm banned from one. I'm getting deleted all over the place. But no one ever sent me anything either. It was just gone. Like it was like I couldn't. It was gone. It was just there today, gone tomorrow. It's just a good lesson for life.
Capricious overlords.
Fickle and capricious overlords. Yep. So I'm still mourning.
I'm sorry.
No.
So it's okay. Maybe I'll check the parking lot now and see if it's there. Take another picture or repost the picture. Anyway, so that was my rare foray into the online world.
So how was Pride Fest?
Pride was amazing.
Prideful?
It was really well attended. We had beautiful weather day.
Did you double up like Randy had suggested?
I don't think it was quite double up, but it was damn close.
Randy,
I saw pictures. It looked like it.
Yeah, it was.
Do you have a head count?
No, not really, because we gave out stickers to people, and
there was no way to count.
I mean, we gave out a lot of stickers, but we didn't give stickers to everybody because it was just a crazy day.
Right.
So we don't have like a real estimate, but it was absolutely more than last year. And
the vendor participation was higher too.
The vendor participation was higher. It was
sponsorships were higher.
Sponsorships were higher. Thank you to Biz Marquee for being one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
who runs that outfit?
some guy.
Some dude. That would be me. Mr. Maggot Soda.
It was really great. It was a really good day. And the Westminster City Police Department was amazing, and the mayor was there, and pretty much all of the council members came. It was a really great showing of support from the community.
And you did your own little Man on the Street podcast, didn't you?
I did, and I think we're going to run that maybe as a little bonus.
We're going to run that as a separate podcast, yeah.
A little bonus podcast for you guys.
Yep, and here's a clip of you interviewing one special person in our life.
Alrighty, well, I'm here with one of our most dedicated listeners and supporters, Mr. Brian Combs of the Westminster Barbershop here at the Pride Festival. You having a good time today, Brian?
So far, so good.
Yeah? What? You having a little drink there? You enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am.
Good. What's been your favorite part of Pride so far, other than seeing me, of course?
Taking in the sights.
Yeah?
My first
There's
Pride
a lot
event.
of
Is this your first Pride?
It is, actually.
Oh,
This ball
congratulations.
cap,
He's a Pride version, everyone.
someone got me this Pride ball cap. I wasn't actually there.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad that you sported it.
Yeah, you were there in
That was
spirit.
good.
I was definitely.
So, what are you going to take away from today? Are you, do you feel like,
Well, actually, I got some
well,
soaps
not
and some
materialistic.
hand
Oh my
sanitizer.
God!
gonna-
I'm trying to get a little deep with you here, Brian.
I'm gonna take the message
You're going to take the message,
and the vibe, and I'm gonna spread it all
Okay.
over the mall.
And what will that's great. And we can let everybody know that Westminster Barbershop serves everyone equally, loves everyone equally. Everybody needs their haircut.
Absolutely.
That's true, right? And we are very grateful that you're one of our sponsors this year. We really appreciate it.
Well, I was glad to be involved.
We're glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by today, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a fun day.
That was really meaningful and deep.
Brian is very deep.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Just get your
Guess you found out.
Well, he's probably. I mean, how's his business handling you going down to like every other week haircuts?
Yeah, is he okay?
I thought
He's opening up a palace now because I go there so often.
I thought you were weekly at one point.
I was, and then that was a little excessive, so now I'm going every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Some people go every 6 weeks. I don't even get that.
I go every 6 or 7.
How? I don't understand.
I just on the same grooming schedule as my dog.
Jeez.
She gets her hair. I mean, I don't know. It just like doesn't. I don't know. My hair, like once it's at like 6 weeks in a day, it's like too much. And I should have gone at sometime at 5 weeks, but like I don't know. I just
But
grow
don't-
into it.
Don't you find that the change at that period of time is too extreme for you? Like you get the haircut and then it's just like suddenly way shorter. Like if you maintain,
You would think, but like very
That's
few
what I
peop-
try to do.
Very few people
Yeah.
comment on it, so no one gives a crap.
Wow.
I remember the last time you got a haircut, and the first thing I said was, "Oh, you got your haircut."
Yeah.
See,
pretty
Randy,
innocent.
you never know. Randy always
I
looks
like
the
to be
same.
a mystery.
Well, there's a lot of product going into that hair too.
Well, I mean,
Not a lot today.
That may be true, but
No break today.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm
That's why
surprised.
That's why they call Randy the Silver Fox.
Who does?
is that what they call Randy?
Oh yeah,
They?
they at the gym.
Yeah, those guys at the gym. That's fantastic.
That's
I'm
what they
I'm
call
surprised that you Sherri, like the Pride Fest. Like I'm surprised that you like being there. I'm surprised it's your thing at all.
Like it's too many people. It's like too extroverted.
No.
Well, I'm confused why you would think that I would not.
All the bright colors.
Oh, okay.
Do you burn? I mean, do you feel your skin burn
I
from all
still wore black. I just had some very colorful monarch butterfly wings on my back.
Was the Cure part of the Pride Fest
I wish.
soundtrack?
Yeah.
I wish the Cure had been there. Are they still together?
Yeah, they're on tour now.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Oh, I'd
no, they just played in like Pittsburgh or
I'd
something.
love
like
to
that.
go see them again.
Philly.
A good litmus test for your general age is what is the newest music going on like the inoffensive rock station, and was it contemporary to your youth? Because I'm at the point where like some of the songs I listened to that was like alternative is like all part of that station. So it's like I know I've aged out of like the young population.
Oh, Randy and I aren't there yet. I'm so sorry
know.
for you, Dennis.
Well, you should watch a show called Stranger Things to learn how it was like in the 80s. Since you guys wouldn't know.
odd culture back there in the 80s.
Yeah. Shorts that were way short, that's for sure.
God bless.
Bright clothing.
So we have not checked out Randy. I've not checked out the newest Mexican restaurant. Have you heard about that?
Yes, I have heard about it. It looks like.
Tell me its name. It's something strange.
I don't know anything about
I shouldn't
this.
say
don't
it's
know.
strange. It's something
Crap.
that I haven't been to, and I have to read it myself.
Where is it?
It's where Sergio's used to be. So it's like Habanero's closed down, and a new Mexican.
Oh, you're right.
It's
you know
like
what?
Sabor de los-
It's the the Golden Home or something like that. Or I remember. Yeah, Shannon was telling me about that from Starry Night Bakery. They did just open.
Yeah, and it's getting good reviews.
I can get it. I can find it on my my chat with
and
Shannon.
everyone is opening their cell phones.
Well, no,
and we're all looking. I'm just giving good radio to everybody, okay? Randy,
La Casa de los Sabores.
Okay.
Which means.
Can we get Joe to translate for us?
Joe would be wrong, as he was before, about the orchard. It's from the orchard, or of the orchard, or Del Huerto. This is the
House of Flavor.
House of Flavor, yes.
House of Flavor.
Yes.
Okay, so we have this weird.
That's a good name.
We have this
That is
weird
great.
Mexican-Italian life cycle where Sergio's is moving into Habaneros,
And their
then
signs are up, so they're definitely there.
right, and a Mexican place moved into Sergio's. The circle of
Wait a minute,
food.
but there wasn't a Mexican place ever before Sergio's was there.
Habaneros was Mexican.
Oh, I see. They just moved to the right.
And now we have a new Mexican place there, while Sergio's is sliding into the Habaneros spot.
Yeah.
It's just
That's crazy.
So there's another Mexican place. Man, maybe
Yes.
I should go there.
You definitely should go there. I'm going to go there.
Well, I'm going to go there. I just don't know if I'm going to. Maybe I'll go there right now.
I've heard good things so far.
Bye, Dennis.
Bye, Dennis.
Kidding. I'll wait till the podcast is over at least.
He was Dennis Twig. I'm Randy Goldstein.
I was thinking about a wacky podcast where we
Yeah?
all
A wacky one?
We all switch seats and we all take the other's job. Like I have to do dad jokes, Randy has to do a top 10, and you have to moderate.
Okay. I could handle that. Just don't make me do the dad jokes. I'll hate myself too much.
Then you have to do the dad jokes.
Wouldn't
You
they
got to
be-
do what's least comfortable.
Wouldn't they be the
Okay.
mom jokes?
Moms don't make bad
That would be the
jokes.
mother of all podcasts.
Okay, we've got it. So I went off script there. Did someone
We have a script.
loosely? Someone had a post complaining about Walmart mascara.
Oh, yes. I guess they have the mascara locked up at
Is mascara expensive?
yeah. Well, I mean, good mascara is.
That's what you put on your eyelashes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To make them look longer and fuller and thicker, sure.
Okay.
I mean, you can pay upwards of $50 for.
Does the Cure wear mascara?
Yeah.
You're goddamn right they do.
Lots of eyeliner, too.
And eyeliner, guy liner in their case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know at Walmart if they sell really high-end mascara like they would at a department store, or like
This-
say Ulta.
I mean, this may be the Walmart that was tagging its cheese.
It might. She said it was the Eldersburg Walmart, right?
Maybe. But then she also was complaining that there was someone checking their bags on the way out, too. Like the BJ style checker.
Well, I think because they have the really
Theft.
prominent self-checkout thing now, where you probably
Scan and go.
Yeah, that's probably why they do
Walmart's
that.
solution to having checkout aisles is to now have get rid of those in favor of self-check and a security team.
Well, I mean,
I guess.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a
guess.
very frequent Walmarter, so I don't know.
And the very unflattering monitor that's right above you. That shows your image.
Really?
You have to
Yeah.
stand there and look at yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a self-checkout.
It is.
Oh, I get it.
No, it's not a joke. It really is. There really is a little monitor that shows you, just to show that you're on camera.
Yeah. You have to.
What?
Yeah,
At
yeah. I've
Walmart?
heard
Yeah.
about this. There's like.
So you're checking out yourself. It's self-checkout.
Yeah.
I thought that was the joke. It's like a
No,
it is and
it's
it
real.
isn't.
Jeez, how did we end up in the darkest timeline for everyone?
I'm not sure. But anyway, I guess this woman, the mascara was locked up that she wanted to purchase. And it's also a very tiny item, so you could easily
Yeah.
steal it.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to get it unlocked and handed to her, and
Mm-hmm.
she thought that she had purchased the correct mascara, but it turns out it wasn't
Boom, boom.
the waterproof mascara. So
Oh.
her mascara ran down her face, and I guess she had
Because when she cried, she was the wrong
raccoon
mascara.
eyes, and you know,
She blamed Walmart for that?
well, I mean, I guess she was a little upset at the whole process about how, you know,
If she just picked out her own, it wouldn't happen.
she had, yeah, and in the end, they took it back and gave her the correct one, but I guess they'll have to eat the cost of the first one because she was handed the incorrect mascara.
Oh, I see.
She's just like, what's the point in this? You know, like
in the end, it doesn't even matter.
in the end, it doesn't matter.
She tried so hard and she got so far,
Yeah,
but in the end, it
buy
didn't
better
matter.
mascara, lady. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Go get some Lancome or some, you know, better than sex mascara. That's my favorite.
Wow.
What? How
Yes.
could mascara ever be better than sex?
Well, I don't know. How important are your eyelashes to you?
Have you done any guy liner yet, Randy?
You don't like how you say yet.
Well, hey, it's 2019. It's 2019, and you'll learn when you get in your 30s.
As soon as I start my hair metal band, yeah.
Okay. Did anyone successfully parse what happened with the sheriff and the? I don't think we'll mention the merchant because it's not really their fault. There was a lady that went to the local sheriff's office and berated them on YouTube and posted it.
Wait, so she wasn't getting arrested. She went to the sheriff.
No, I think there's like I don't know how to say this right. There is like a movement of people who like will record police actions to like publicize them and like be sort of like a citizen ombudsman. I think that's sort of like the idea. And this lady thought to do that, you would just show up in your employer's shirt and like essentially berate police officers for their existence.
So she wasn't being pulled over. She
No.
simply just went to.
That's my now the video is
Vent.
deleted, so I
Okay.
can't see it. That's my understanding. And then the sheriff posted a long post basically saying, this is like totally unacceptable. Like, you know, I can't believe all the stuff that you said. Like, this is not how things should be done. And like shared it. And this caused such a massive blowback because this local business that essentially the only thing it did is employ somebody part-time is now in the crosshairs, and they got online and did a pretty good job making. I mean, I think it should be abundantly clear, like if you're like a fairly large business with a fairly large number of employees, like you're probably not endorsing some kind of activity like that that's like blatantly suicidal to your business. But even so, because she wore the shirt, it got a lot of eyeballs they didn't want. And so the guy
You have
did
to
an
be
apology.
careful with stuff like that. I mean,
Well, I mean, if she obviously, and then she got fired. So it was quite
Good. I'm glad she got fired.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what she thinks. If you can't run out being a child. Oh, the other thing is she ran for city council and like got and lost as well in that town.
oh my. Okay, well,
So it's a tangled web here, and I don't know all the
I guess
details.
it's a good thing that she lost, right? Because if you can't play nicely with the county sheriff, then you probably
Right.
shouldn't be in local government.
It's an interesting point you draw.
You are a lawyer, so.
I mean, we had
Yeah.
there's a lady on not to beat a dead horse, but I'm going to talk about Pride one more time. She went on our website in several different posts we made, just berating us and really being kind of a hater.
Was she the same lady that was on the Carroll County Times post? Because I've only
She may
seen
have
one
been.
person.
She
But
may
you-
have been, but anyway, I looked into her because I thought one time,
When
whatever.
you say you looked into her,
Well, I just Googled her, you know, I Facebooked her.
She flayed her alive and looked at her innards.
And I found out that she's like a real estate agent for a really prominent real estate agency. And I'm thinking to myself,
yeah, I think this is the same person.
you're out there and your name is everywhere. And when you Google her name, that's the first thing that comes up. And I'm thinking
The real estate or the Pride stuff?
the real estate,
mm-hmm.
and how she's this agent and this agency she works for. And I'm thinking that's what people associate you with. So
You know what's really stupid about that? What is one thing the gay people are known for?
I don't know, Randy. I'm sure you're going to tell me.
They have a lot of money.
All gay people
Not
have a lot of
all,
money?
but it's like a stereotype that I wouldn't mind having.
Well, I mean, sure, they may have more disposable income than a straight couple. Sure. I mean, but that's,
They buy houses.
well, of course they do. Of course they buy
Extra
houses.
stupid.
Even
Yeah.
if they didn't fall into one of Randy's ill-conceived stereotypes, they're still potential
Ill-conceived.
customers.
And all I could think of was, you Google this woman and it comes up immediately with the name of her really prominent real estate agency that she works for, that I think they would probably die if they knew she was doing this. And then her name is an agent, and I'm thinking to myself, you are never...
Screenshot, email.
Wouldn't it be great if a real estate agency was like Gaylord Realty or something?
It's not that agency.
I don't think that is an agency. I'm just saying.
Randy has some kinks to work out of his system. He just like really
does.
He's been out of this for a week. He's just like, oh man, I've got all these stuff pent up.
Too much pizza and ice cream all week.
Is that what you ate all week?
Oh my God, they had 24/7 all-you-can-eat pizza and ice cream.
Was it good pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of ice cream?
Brick fired. Oh, just some soft serve.
Was it brick fire?
No, it was that kind though. It was like the
Thin-
kind that's thin crust. They cook it in 60 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
It's high heat.
Last but not least, who spotted the thing about the view of the Boston Inn?
It's a lovely view.
But when I drive by there, I always see something different. I've seen like a pile of toilets back there. I've seen
Where?
a pile of beds.
Back in the back part of it?
Yeah, in the back part, in between the back of the Boston Inn and Martin's West.
Okay, so that's just sort of
It's like their little dumping ground. There's got to be an environmental hazard going on back there.
I don't know, maybe.
Can you imagine like sleeping? How much could you get paid to sleep in that pile of used beds behind the Boston Inn?
10? I mean, I'd do it for 10 million.
Okay.
But I mean, like, it's certainly not chump change. I mean, if I could life-changing money, sure.
Now, how much if you're covered in peanut butter? How much?
I don't think you could pay me enough to be covered in peanut butter.
The rats are going to come out.
Yeah. Well, I've also got an aversion to getting sticky too, so that's like a real problem. You didn't know that?
That is unfortunate.
I didn't know that. It's never come up before.
Well, I forget. You guys don't know. I've got into some major trouble with friends when they've tormented me by putting honey on me before, and it caused a huge thing.
Interesting.
Because they knew about my weakness.
What can we do with this, Randy?
A lot.
I don't know. Be careful. Get it on video for good content. So there's a pile of stuff, and people were offended. Is that the takeaway?
Yes.
That's it?
Apparently, it's been there for an extended period of time, according to the poster.
There's always something there.
Are they doing remodeling?
Are they moving stuff in and out? Like, is one pile gone and
or
a new
is
pile
it just
starting?
the same pile of stuff? Or it looks like a different pile of stuff in the two different photos.
We really don't know much.
So what are they doing at the Boston Inn?
I don't keep track of it, but I'm guessing like when they're replacing stuff or whatever, they just throw the old stuff in a pile in the back. And
Well, I know I would never stand in that pile.
Whoever's
at the
getting
Boston
married
Inn.
next door has to see that.
Oh, that's right. It's right in the purview
Yes.
of the Martin's West. Oh my goodness.
So what else would you never do at the Boston Inn?
Does anybody have any ideas?
I actually, I might have a list.
What?
Oh my gosh. Is it a full 10 items?
It is a full 10 items.
Okay, here we go.
These are the top 10 things you would never hear at the Boston Inn. If you guys are ready.
So ready.
Number 10, we can book your wedding reception in the Queen Anne room.
Do they have different like halls named after the different counties of Maryland?
They do. It's very nice at the Boston Inn. Number 9, can we bring you some fresh towels?
Oh.
Number 8, make sure to turn on the heated tile before you draw your bath.
Heated tile.
Baths.
Can you imagine taking a bath there? Oh. Number 7, will you be joining us for dinner tonight?
The captain's table?
Did you get to sit down?
Did you get to sit at the
No,
captain's table?
unfortunately.
How do you get that honor?
I don't even know. Got to pass a series of labors.
You have to be very special.
If your podcast got better ratings, maybe you would have, Randy.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Sorry, guys.
Number 6, we will bring the bags to your room. Number 5, would you like turn down service?
Oh, you'll be turned down, all right.
Let's go to Shoppers.
Maybe over at the Shoppers you will be.
That's turned on service.
Yes.
Number 4, can I book you an appointment at our spa? Number 3, will we be charging your poolside lunch to your room?
The Underhills.
On the Underhill staff. Number 2, yes, the penthouse suite is available. And the number 1 thing you will never hear at our local establishment is, I'll direct you to the concierge to answer that question.
I want to talk. Did you complain to the maitre d' first before you wrote this on Facebook?
I think that this is the top 10 list you've enjoyed the most.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it.
I've
pretty
enjoyed
good.
it quite a bit, but I think her reaction, she was like barely able to get from
I
item to
wrote
item.
it so long ago. I've been sitting on that for. Actually, I have a top 10 list of things that you will hear, but Randy thought that things that you won't hear is funnier, so I went with Randy.
Well, we'll get to the other one.
We'll eventually get to the other one. It's one I've had in the files, so.
So everyone
nice.
keep your podcasting ears posted. We're going to do a special extra content at some point. We don't know exactly when, but we're going to do a Sherri on the streets.
I think that's what you should call it.
Sherri on the streets.
Sherri on the streets.
And also Sherri in the sheets. I
Mary,
guess.
what?
I don't know about that. I'm not sure that I haven't heard the audio content, but I don't think we're authorized to do that one. All right. So is that everything?
That's all we got.
All right. I'm Dennis Twig.
I'm Randy Goldstein.
I'm Sherri Hausfeld Joseph.
See ya.